Hey guys, I thought I would walk you through a little bit of a quick edit, which I can get into a lot of detail another time, but just a quick edit on my computer, which you're looking at now, and then how I get that to my phone and I put it in an application that I can see how it's going to look on my feed before I post it. And I always do this with all my photos just to make sure my editing looks good with my current feed, and just how it's going to look before I post it, and I really like to do that. So first we will start off. This is some photos we took last year, and I'm gonna find one. Let's see which one we're gonna do. This one. So a quick edit on my Lightroom desktop. I'm gonna find a preset that I like, which I think. So I like this one. It's a little bit too vibrant. But I like everything else about it. So I'm going to come over here and pull down the vibrance a little bit and see how it takes that like orange off of my skin a little bit. Other than that, my exposure looks good. I don't think any colors need editing. So that was a really quick edit. So what I'm going to do is export. And again, this whole like desktop export file, how I store things, is another video because it's just too much for this one little video. But I have a hard drive that I plug into my computer, and that's how I store all of my things. I organize by month on when we take the picture, and then I kind of just describe what's in the photo so I remember. I just named this all white because I'm wearing all white, and then I always export to a folder I call edit, so I know that the photo's been edited, and that's where I go to when I want to get it over to my phone. So I export. I've actually already exported this one I practiced, so it's asking if I want to overwrite. So sure, it doesn't matter, it's the same photo. So it's going to export, and then I go back into my hard drive and find that photo that I want to get to my phone, and I always just airdrop it to myself. So airdrop it, my phone's gonna pull up, and then there we go. So I'm gonna switch over to my phone and show you how I get that into Unum, which is my application I use to see if I want it edited differently for my feed, or to see how it looks on my feed. So we'll switch that over right now. Okay, so now I've switched over to my phone, and hopefully we've got video and audio recording. I think so. So we are going to go into my favorite program to organize before I post, called Unum. It's free to download, and what it does is you'll log in and it loads your current feed. This is my current feed, and then you can add drafts and organize them to see kind of what order you want to go in, or if it kind of matches the flow of your current feed, and maybe you need to make it warmer or cooler, or a lot of the times I kind of know my editing style and what goes, but there's been times where I'm like, oh shoot, that like needs to be a little bit warmer to kind of go with my flow. So to add a draft to see what it looks like, you just click on the plus button, and then I'm going to upload the photo that I just sent over from my computer. So as you can see what it's going to look like on your feed. This is another draft up here that I will be posting, and so you can kind of arrange them. You can see what they look like. Oops. If you want to do this one before that one, if you want to switch them to see, oh, maybe I like that better because the white is before the blue again, you can just add as many photos as you want and organize them so you can kind of plan out your grid. Yeah, and so that is it. I love this program. I would highly recommend it if you are kind of conscious about what your feed looks like, which I am kind of a control freak and like it to look a certain way. So download Unum. It's free to download, and start planning your grids. Thanks for watching.